Hello and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a new episode of The Giving Hat. Today we're going to have a special guest. She is a director assistant at Sada Center organization for children with hearing impairments. She's going to talk about her tasks, her challenges, her achievements, and she will elaborate more about children classes and much more. So please, dear viewers, stay tuned. Hello and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And now with our guest, Miss Ghanat Alkandari. She is an assistant director at Sada Center organization for children with hearing impairment. So hello and good evening.
Hello, good evening. Thank you for having me.
You are most welcome, and we are so pleased to have you with us in our show.
Likewise, thank you.
So let's talk first of all, dear Ghanat, about yourself to our dear viewers.
Well, I'm an employee at Sada Center.
Yes.
I work as the assistant director. It's a center for children with cochlear implants and hearing impairments.
Yes.
I hold a bachelor degree in speech-language pathology and a master's degree in clinical language sciences from the UK.
Wow, that's amazing. So let's talk now about Sada Center. When actually this organization started?
Sada started as an idea in 2009 where people needed the help to get cochlear implants, which is a device that helps children born without hearing to be able to receive sound.
Yes.
And so in a collaboration between the Amana Public Foundation and the Center for Child Evaluation and Teaching, CCET, formed to bring this center to life to provide the services for these children.
Yes.
The early intervention that they need, the education, the specific services that they require, which are not otherwise available anywhere else.
Yes. So is it really a non-profit organization, Ghanat?
Yes. So CCET is a non-profit organization, and so is Sada as a sub-project of the organization. We provide every single service for free. We do not ever ask for the parents to pay for anything.
Yes, that's really amazing. So it's really specialized for children with, let's say, deafness and hearing problems only.
Yes, the children, once they've identified, well, that they have a hearing problem,
yes,
they will be medically managed in the sense that they will either get a hearing device or hearing aids or a cochlear implant.
yes.
And once that has been done, they require habilitation. This is the main population we care for.
Yes. So why actually you named it or entitled Sada?
Because
really
we
a
want to,
unique actually title.
Oh, thank you. Well, I can't take credit for that.
Yes.
It's the founders who decided on the name, but from my understanding is that it was their dream to give a voice to every child.
Yes.
And let them be able to listen and associate meaning to the sounds that are around them in the environment.
Yes. So basically there are employees and workers in this organization and one part of them.
Yes.
So what basically your job inside this organization, Ghanat?
Well, my job is, well, there are multifacets for my job. There are the programs which have to be specifically designed for the children, their specific needs and their impairments, because we can't use programs that are catered to children with other impairments, such as, say, autism or Down syndrome for children who have hearing impairments.
Yes.
So I have to take care of those programs, make sure that they fulfill their needs, that these programs are evidence-based,
Yes.
that they are actually working and we can see results. The second thing is, I believe, the children. Part of my job is to make sure that they receive the service in the best way possible, with the highest quality, meeting internationally recognized standards.
Yes.
The way I see my job is to make sure the kids are happy.
Yes.
And the third part is, well, the team. I have to make sure that my team is happy doing their job, because enjoyment is everything. When you're happy, you can learn. And if you're unhappy, it's very hard to retain the information from whoever is giving you that information. So that's basically my job, if I want to summarize it.
Yes, well, big appreciation, dear Ghanat, for such a great job you are doing there.
Thank you.
Not only like doing your job, as you mentioned that you are trying to make those children happy and their parents as well.
Absolutely.
It's really a noble job, Ghanat.
Thank you.
So let's talk about how many actually members, let's say, or employees in this organization.
Well, actually, we're a very small organization or a small project at the moment. And we comprise of speech language pathologists. There are 3 of us. Sometimes others join the team as like on part-time basis as needed. We have teachers, we have classroom assistants, we have an amazing occupational therapist and a wonderful psychologist. There's also the admin. I don't want to forget anybody. But we're a very small team, and I feel that sometimes, even though it makes it like you have to do a lot of things, wear a lot of hats, if you will, but it also makes it so much fun. It makes it feel like you're going to your second home in the morning. You're leaving home and going home again.
Wow.
And working with your family. So that's us.
That's you. So basically you are teaching those children, like, is it like a center inside Sada Center, isn't it, Ghanat?
I'm sorry, can you...
Is it really inside the Sada Center while you are teaching those children?
Yes, everything we do. So Sada Center is located in Surrey inside the CCET building.
Yes.
So inside the center, we do all the services, which include doing assessments, evaluation, parents' workshops, doing the classes or the groups, school readiness programs. We have also the English program for the children, which we specifically designed for them.
Yes.
And we have so many services. It's very hard to put together right now because every child and every family has unique needs. And so what we do is tailor-make every program to the needs of the family and the child.
That's great. So tell us more about the process. How actually you gather those children? How you contact with them?
Okay, well, through our friends and through our social media outlets, we let people know that the services are available, they're free. We'd like to have more exposure so more people can have access to the free services.
Yes.
But once they know about us, they usually contact us through our phones, or sometimes our friends refer them to us, or colleagues, doctors, audiologists.
Yes.
And once they call, we tell them about the services, what to expect. We ask them for certain documentation to make sure the child kind of fits the criteria of admission into the center, because time is of the essence and we do not want to waste their time. Once we have all the documentation, a specialist or a speech pathologist would review these papers, reports, medical reports. Once we've done that, the case is assigned to a specialist or a team of specialists who are going to do a comprehensive assessment.
Amazing, yeah.
Upon that, we meet with the family, take the history, discuss our findings, see what's their expectations, what would they like to be helped with mostly, and from there we design or kind of come up with a treatment plan with the family. So that's because we're a team, and without the family we cannot achieve much, to be honest.
Yes.
And we make sure that their wishes are reflected in the plan that we make for the child.
Yes.
So these are basically the steps, and then after enrollment, we get on with the plan and everything.
That's really a great, Ms. Ghanat. So basically, this center included like too many, like teachers, the organizers, and also the students, the children.
Absolutely.
So if someone wants to actually volunteer inside this organization, what are the process for that?
Oh, I'm so happy you asked this question, because just a week ago we had amazing volunteers from Kuwait University joining us for the summer camp.
That's amazing.
It was a wonderful experience, and the process is very easy. They can reach out to us through either our Instagram account or through our WhatsApp contact number, or just by phone. let us know that you would like to volunteer, fill out the form, and we'll call you and see how we can help the volunteers also learn, because we care to kind of give back to the community that has given us so much love.
For sure.
So we want our volunteers not to just come and play with the kids and have fun. This is very important, but also to take home a message with them.
Yes.
And learn a few skills that they can perhaps pass on to other people in their life and maybe their families. So the process is very easy. We're very welcoming of everybody who's willing to commit to the kids and safeguard the kids' confidentiality.
Yes.
I would say this is the most important thing. If you're a person who needs to Snapchat everything, probably you cannot volunteer with us.
That's really what a great actually conversation, Ms. Ghanat. We will move on. But dear viewers, let's have this short report and then we'll move on later. We are back again, dear viewers, with our dear guest, Ms. Ghanat Alkandari. So, dear Ghanat, before our report, we've been discussing about the teachers and what are the process actually of being a teacher inside this organization. So let's talk about the characteristics actually for those teachers, how they can become tutors inside this organization.
Okay, for our staff,
yes,
in general, not just the teachers, we require a basic foundation of knowledge.
Okay.
About children, about special needs, about hearing impairments. But what's even more important is we would like them to have an openness to our approach to education, because our philosophy of education is very different,
yes,
than what is commonly known. We teach through play. We don't force kids to do things they don't want to do.
Yes.
We're very patient. We base our relationship with the children on mutual respect, acceptance of their personalities. So if a child is shy, we just let them be shy. We just help them gain ways or perhaps methods of expressing themselves respectfully. But we do not force them to be outspoken. And we do not make an outspoken child or an active child, if you will,
yes,
change their personality and just force them to a corner. And
yes,
so we need this about to be there and present in our teachers.
yes,
Because you can teach skills, but you cannot teach perspective and open-mindedness to these ideas.
So they are taking or like having some training courses before starting their job, isn't it?
Yes. So everybody who's ever started in Sada, including me,
yes,
we go through a process of not just being trained, but rigorously examined to make sure that you can, because working with children is not a regular job. It's
yes,
very hard. It takes a lot of patience and compassion and empathy. So you work with all ages. They put you through all the situations you could possibly go through. We examine their ability to express themselves professionally in writing as well as verbally. We really value the ability to work within a team spirit.
yes,
So we examine that and we encourage that. We love our members to have ideas. We love creativity. We always want to have new things happening for the children to be.
Experience and their ideas.
Absolutely, yes. We have people who came to us from different backgrounds,
Yes.
from medical backgrounds, school backgrounds, and me myself, I came from a academic and non-profit background.
Yes.
We have people from a business background. So we all pull together our ideas, our resources, and our passion to just serve the kids in the best way possible.
Wow, this is the successful action team. How to make a successful team.
Oh, this is very important to us.
It's very important. So let's talk about you, Ghanat, now. I'm pretty sure you faced many situations with those kids, and while you are doing your work in this organization. So tell us one non-memorable, actually, or unforgettable story you experienced through your working at this organization.
One of the memorable stories, not just for me, I think, well, first of all, every word and every letter and every sound a child makes,
yes,
that is new, that we've worked to hear for months, is a memorable. We remember the first word that kid said. But I think what's the most memorable for all of Sada's team is that we had one of the kids, and who's a graduate now, and on the initial interview with his dad, we asked him what his dream was for his child and what the end goal was. And he said, my dream is to hear my child recite the Quran one day.
That's touching.
And yeah, and just a few, last graduation, like 4 months ago, maybe 5 months ago, we were able to play for him a recording of his son reciting the Holy Quran. And it was very touching. And you get this chance to make people's dreams come true.
Wow.
And to see the realization in their eyes that when you wish something, it can actually happen.
Yes.
Even though at the beginning it looks so far-fetched. But if you put in the work, it can happen.
Wow, that's
so
amazing.
it's very touching. It kind of fuels you every day to wake up and go and do the work, even if it's hard.
Yeah, even if it's hard, it's like it feels for you.
Oh yeah, well, it's gotta be hard. If it's not hard, then you're not doing a good job.
Wow, we'll say. So, how does it feel, Ghanat, once you feel those children, you feel the happiness in their eyes? Do you feel proud of yourself?
I feel proud of them mostly because when a child smiles, it's an expression of deeper, more complex cognitive
Yes.
Operations that are happening. So a lot of the children without hearing, they feel like they're in complete isolation. So even these little expressions sometimes are missing. So when I see a child smile about a joke, or is getting, is trying to be funny, or is just happy and enjoying themselves, that means we've reached a milestone. This child now is aware of what's happening around him. This child now can enjoy his playing with his peers, and now he can remember things and laugh about them. He can make a joke about me or my hair. And as happy as it makes me, it's like you no longer feel pride, you just feel joy, and you feel just happiness.
You feel happy.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Really a noble job you are doing.
Oh, thank you.
So let's talk about your perspective while you are doing such a noble job there. And you faced so many actually situations, as you mentioned. You make those children happy and proud. You are changing their lives actually, not even teaching them, educating them. You are making them happy. So how actually this noble job change your perspective to life?
Well, it changes everything about you. It kind of takes you from an internal experience of self to experiencing yourself within others. You see your reflection, the reflection of your values on those kids. Because when you think, okay, I'm gonna work hard, mostly people work hard because they want a promotion. And initially that's what you're thinking of, right? Yes. You wanna get better, you wanna make your parents proud, you wanna feel proud about yourself. But then you apply these values and then you see, oh, well, maybe that was not the goal. Maybe I'm thinking about it all wrong. Maybe this is what I was supposed to do. This is the aim. So it kind of changes your perspective on everything.
Yes.
It changes your perspective on challenges and hard days. You become more, sometimes now without challenges, it's like work becomes boring.
Yes.
It's like, let's create something new for the kids now. Let's see what's the next level of challenge we can create for them so that they can be better. Maybe we can bring this program from this country or whatever,
yes,
so that they can benefit from it. Let's try and find the funds for this technology.
Yes.
It's in a regular job, when you're just doing it for yourself, you go home and you're tired. Another struggle, another day.
Yes.
But when you're doing it, when you see the reflection of that hard work on them, it becomes very different.
Wow.
It feels different.
What a great answer. Ghanat. And you mentioned something, the sentence, I really liked it. You see your reflection of values on those kids.
Yes.
What a great sentence.
Oh, thank you.
So speaking about challenges, since you mentioned that, I'm pretty sure you faced many challenges while before starting working in this organization and while working on it. So mention or elaborate more about those challenges and problems you faced.
Well, the biggest challenge is awareness.
Okay.
People are not aware of the population of hearing impairments in general. So that's a huge struggle. Even as you tell your family, well, I'm going to be working with this, and other people also, not just my family. But that's really hard, isn't it? That's what you always hear. Oh, but how does that make you feel? To see all of that pain and struggle, and you see families in this situation. It's not, for me, it's not a struggle. And this is a challenge. We want to raise awareness that we really all have our own special needs. We really all have our own struggles as people.
Exactly.
So if you can, at least they're looking for help with their struggle, right?
Yes.
And another one is like perhaps we need to change our philosophy and perspective on things and how to do certain things. I find that in a lot of situations, people just go not go with their feelings, but they treat their opinions and feelings about a certain situation and decision making as facts and science. We need everything to be based on science, because that's how we know that in 5 years of effort, this child is going to get somewhere. We're going to create a change. But if everybody is just making up ideas and trying to try a trial and error method, then we'll be stuck trying to reinvent the wheel. We know what works. So I just wish that everybody would adopt an evidence-based practice and start adhering to the standards that are known in the science and in the field. If we can just do these two things, I think we would come, so far.
Yes. Well, dear viewers, I'm really enjoying this interview with our guest, Ghanat Alkandari. We're going to learn more about this organization and her achievements and challenges and much more. But let's have this report and then we'll move on later.